My friends, I want you to close your eyes for just a moment. Think about that version of yourself you see when you're alone at night. The one who's stronger, faster, more disciplined. The one who doesn't quit when it hurts. The one who pushes through when everyone else backs down. You see that person, don't you? That champion waiting inside you. Now open your eyes, because I'm going to tell you something that might hurt, but you need to hear it, that person you just imagined. They're not coming to save you. You have to become them. And the only way to do that is through the fire, through the pain, through the moments when every fiber of your being is screaming at you to stop. I've stood on fields, in gyms, in arenas. I've seen the tears of defeat and the tears of victory, and let me tell you something, they taste exactly the same. Salt water running down your face. But one comes from giving up, and the other comes from never giving in. The choice of which tears you cry is entirely yours. You know what separates a champion from everyone else. It's not genetics. It's not money. It's not even talent, though that helps. It's the willingness to suffer. Let me say that again, the willingness to suffer. Not because you enjoy pain, but because you know that on the other side of that suffering is the person you've been fighting to become. Think about the greatest athletes you've ever witnessed. The ones who made the impossible look effortless. You know what you didn't see. The 4 in the morning training sessions. The ice baths that make you question your sanity. The meals they forced down when they wanted pizza. The parties they skipped. The friends who called them obsessed. The family who said they were wasting their time. The coaches who pushed them past what they thought were their limits. The moments alone, exhausted, crying, wondering if it was worth it. But they kept going. Not because it was easy. Because it mattered. Here's what nobody tells you about pursuing greatness: it's lonely. When everyone else is sleeping in, you're running. When everyone else is celebrating, you're training. When everyone else says, that's good enough, you're pushing for better. People will call you crazy. They'll call you obsessed. They'll tell you to relax, to enjoy life, to stop being so serious. Don't listen to them. You know why? Because they've never felt what you're chasing. They've never experienced that moment when you accomplish something you once thought was impossible. They've never felt their body do something it couldn't do yesterday. They've never stood on that podium, held that trophy, crossed that finish line, and realized that every single sacrifice was worth it. Let me tell you about pain. There are 2 kinds. There's the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Discipline weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. When you're in the middle of that workout and your lungs are burning and your legs are shaking and your mind is telling you to stop, that's discipline. That's temporary. That pain ends. But the pain of looking back on your life and wondering what you could have been if you'd just pushed harder, that pain never goes away. I've watched people with half your talent achieve twice your dreams. You want to know their secret? They showed up. Every single day. When they were tired. When they were hurt. When they were discouraged. When nobody was watching. They showed up and did the work. Because here's the truth about success. It's not flashy. It's not glamorous. It's not one big moment. It's 1,000 small moments strung together by discipline and determination. It's doing one more representative when your muscles are screaming. It's running one more mile when your body is begging you to stop. It's getting up at dawn when your bed is comfortable. It's choosing the salad when you want the burger. It's watching film when you want to watch TV. It's boring. It's repetitive. It's unglamorous. And it's absolutely necessary. You think champions are born. They're not. They're built. One workout at a time. One practice at a time. One choice at a time. Every single day, they're making decisions that their competition isn't willing to make. And that's why they win. But let me tell you something that's even more important than winning: becoming. Becoming the person who could win. Because that person, that disciplined, dedicated, resilient warrior you're building yourself into, that person can handle anything life throws at them. In sports, in business, in relationships, in life. You're not just training your body. You're training your character. When you push through when you want to quit, you're teaching yourself that you're stronger than you thought. When you get up early when you want to sleep, you're proving to yourself that you're in control. When you choose discipline over comfort, you're building a foundation that can support any dream you want to build on top of it. This isn't just about the game. This is about who you become in pursuit of the game. The habits you build, the character you forge, the person you create, that stays with you forever. Long after your playing days are over, long after the crowds stop cheering, you'll still have that person. Make sure it's someone you're proud to be. And listen, you're going to lose sometimes. You're going to fail. You're going to have days when you're not at your best. Days when you get beaten. Days when you question if you have what it takes. Those days don't define you. What defines you is what you do the next day. Do you stay down, or do you get back up? Every champion I've ever known has been knocked down more times than they can count. The difference is they got up one more time than they were knocked down. That's it. That's the secret. There is no secret. Just resilience. Just refusing to quit. Just one more rep, one more round, one more day. Your body will quit 1,000 times before your mind does. But your mind will quit 1,000 times before your spirit does. So when your body is tired and your mind is telling you to stop, dig deeper. Find that spirit, that fire, that reason why you started in the first place. Why did you start? Remember that. When it gets hard, when you want to quit, when everyone else is telling you it's okay to give up, remember why you started. Was it to prove something? To become something? To achieve something? Hold on to that. Write it down. Look at it every morning. Let it fuel you when motivation fades. Because motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the weather. Commitment is what carries you through. Commitment is showing up on the days you don't feel like it. Commitment is doing the work when nobody's watching. Commitment is being your own coach, your own cheerleader, your own toughest critic all wrapped into one. You want to know what I see when I look at you? I see potential. I see possibility. I see someone who could be extraordinary if they're willing to pay the price. But potential is nothing without action. Dreams are nothing without work. Talent is nothing without dedication. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 6 months, I want you to be unreasonable. Be unreasonable with your effort. Be unreasonable with your dedication. Be unreasonable with your commitment. Do things that other people think are crazy. Train when you're tired. Practice when you're sore. Study when you're exhausted. Give everything you have and then find a little more. Because 6 months from now, you're going to be someone different. You're either going to be someone who got better or someone who got comfortable, someone who pushed or someone who settled, someone who fought or someone who quit. The choice is yours, but you have to make it every single day. And on those days when you don't think you can keep going, I want you to think about this. Somewhere out there, someone with your dreams is outworking you. They're training harder. They're pushing further. They're sacrificing more. And one day, you're going to meet them. In competition, in pursuit of the same opportunity, going after the same goal. And when that day comes, the only thing that will matter is who wanted it more. Who was willing to suffer more. Who refused to quit when it got hard. Make sure that person is you. The clock is ticking. Your time is now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. Now. This moment. This is your shot. This is your chance. This is your life. Don't waste it being comfortable. Don't waste it playing small. Don't waste it wondering what if. Get in the arena. Put in the work. Feel the burn. Embrace the pain. Push past your limits. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. And when you finally achieve what you've been fighting for, you'll understand why it had to be this hard. Because easy doesn't build champions. Struggle does. So rise up. Not tomorrow. Now. Rise up and become who you were meant to be. The champion isn't in your future. The champion is in you right now, waiting for you to unleash them. What are you waiting for? Now go. Get to work. Your greatness is waiting.